again, but
Pressure
read it to us first. Before we
so we
need
know
to...
we have pressure.
Yeah, so we got at least 3 seconds to figure it out. Thanks.
So a guy said, I told this girl I wasn't ready for a relationship, and she responded, "It's been good. Hope you have a good one." Kid you not, at 6 p.m. her status was food, wine, and cuddles. I was devastated. So she's moved on.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start with this. I watched the other day. Yeah, the other day I was watching Steve Harvey show. Yeah, and it's kind of similarly linked. And what it was basically is that there was this chick on there, and she said, "Yo, I've been with my man for such and such amount of time. My man proposed to me, and 4 months before the wedding, he got cold feet." So she was asking Steve Harvey, "Yo, what do I do in that situation? Do I lock him off, get a new man, rare-tear?" So Steve Harvey went through a process of asking her certain questions. Number one question was, how old is the geezer? Yeah, and as he was breaking down the different questions and she was answering the questions, Steve Harvey made a valid point. And the point that he made, I loved the point, because he says women have a biological clock. Men have a financial clock.
Oh wow.
And the difference between a man and a woman is the fact that if he was saying to her, "Yo, what job did my man have the job that he wanted to achieve?" No. You get me? So at the end of the day, how the man was looking at it was, I ain't ready, and I haven't achieved everything I want to achieve to be able to give to you and offer you what I think you deserve. So because of that, I want to just postpone the wedding. And I think that's a lot of the time, chicks in situations like that, they're too quick to want a man to commit, to do this, to do that, and forgetting the fact that we're programmed different. Because as Steve was saying it, I was sitting down with my wife and I'm there saying to my wife, "Yo, that's true." I'm saying to her straight, that's true. When I got with my wife, I thought to myself, "Yo, financially, I need to be," before I get to a stage where I can say, "Yo, me and you forever."
You need to be
I
set.
need to get to a stage where I feel like I can say that with my chest.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Most men don't feel like they can say that with their chest because they're not where they feel like they should be in that moment.
Okay, so what are they saying? Because I've been in that scenario too many times.
Can we hear about one of them?
It's exhausting.
It is.
It's exhausting.
It
I
is.
don't have the energy for it. So I'm now like, boom, cut off, I'm good. Whereas before, I would have been like, let's see through it. Okay, you want me to wait? 6 months to, innit? 6 months to wait on this thing. And the thing is, right, you're not even telling me that's what the situation is. I can read it from your behaviors. But that's my problem.
That is what the issue is.
But at the same time, if that geezer or that guy is saying to you at that time, "Yo," he's already made the commitment because he said, "Yo, I want to marry you." He's already said, "Yo."
That's not good enough. It's not good enough.
It's not.
That's what the women say.
What the hell does that mean?
My issue is, why is that not good enough? Because most of the times, after you've locked that geezer off, you go on a period of abstinence with nothingness.
That's
with
okay
bare
though.
That's
dates.
all right.
That's okay though.
But you had a geezer.
All right.
Nah, it's not
better
okay.
than the stress.
It's not okay when a geezer saying to you, "Yo, I want you to be my wife." As a girl, I don't know, for dudes, I don't know any geezer that grew up and saying, "Yo, when I get older,
I want to get married." Facts.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Facts.
Okay,
Facts.
Okay, cool.
Facts.
But how many times does a guy say something and not follow up?
Right.
Many a times, but at the same time,
It's
you've
all good saying,
No,
I want to marry her. I want to be a friggin' millionaire. And so what does that mean?
it doesn't mean. Look. At the end of the day, words alone mean nothing. But
Right.
words and actions mean something.
Right.
He's already made the action to say, "Yo, man, I gotta get down on my one
That's
knee."
words.
and
What
tell
has
you-
he made?
No, it's
What
not.
action
It's
has
an
he made?
action. It's an action.
What action
Let
has
me-
he made?
Hold on. Let me just come back at my girl right here. She's trying to act like that ain't an action. That's an action. That ain't words. That's an action. If a man gets down on one knee, that's an action.
But yeah,
don't
done
get
it
that
yet.
twisted. Don't get that twisted. But in that scenario that I was talking about,
Oh,
he
okay.
got down on one knee.
Right.
He's already said, "I want to be with you." He's just saying, right now, I ain't the best version of me, and I don't want to give you anything less than the best version of me.
That's
What's wrong with
understandable.
that?
That's okay. But most
We're
men don't
talking,
communicate
we're talking
that.
about two different things.
The fact, no, but no, let me just
No,
touch
let
on
her finish.
what you said, right? Based on what you said, the fact that the girl went and just did her thing with the cuddles, even though I think she's lying.
She's wrong.
She's lying. I don't think she's with anyone. She's just sending a message.
Just to make him annoyed.
Put it on his status.
Right, so
Trying to
I
hurt
don't
his
believe
heart.
her. I think she's a liar. But what I will
Do
say,
you think he should feel some type of way
But-
if she did?
yeah, he should feel that. her value was, I don't know, £200.
Yeah, very low.
It's
Yeah,
170.
yeah, very low, very low. Yeah, very low. Why would a woman think that's gonna hurt him? Like, oh, I'm doing this to him and he's gonna want me back.
Yeah.
Why do women think like that?
Because we're emotional creatures.
Men ain't, so that's why they don't
That's the
communicate like
difference.
what you said. So
Yeah,
what do you? So what you want these leaders, these men don't communicate like that.
So
You know?
So what's the problem? There's gonna be a problem.
But the problem is men not communicating. Full stop.
But they don't.
That's what we're talking about.
I,
It's all
But
right
if-
if you're communicating.
What if they said exactly what he just said? What if they explained exactly that?
Yeah,
I want to marry you.
My
No,
man
no.
didn't explain that. Steve explained it.
Steve.
My man never said it to her.
Man like Steve.
That's
Like
what-
Steve.
No. The problem was he wasn't saying anything to her.
Right.
She was engaged,
It was.
but he kept just prolonging.
But the
thing,
engagement
prolonging.
is the
Well,
same
no,
thing.
No, because you can be engaged for time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not the same
Sasha,
as a marriage.
Sasha,
so what
Sasha.
I'm saying
But that's
is,
what it would have been,
Hold on,
though,
hold on.
till
Let
he
me
got
land.
set.
Let me land. Hold on.
Land the
My
plane,
man
man.
wasn't communicating that. Yo, look, babes. I'm not
I want a
financially.
financial clock.
I'm not financially stable. I'm not where I think I need to be. My man weren't communicating that. He was just prolonging the thing.
But the fact that the fact that my man acknowledged the value in that woman,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's been
That's
totally
overlooked. Yeah, completely
see-
overlooked.
No. Because,
Yeah, I'm moving on.
No, because let's be honest. There's not a lot of married women out there. Let's be honest.
No,
There's a lot of single women, and there's a lot of women in situationships, but there's not a lot of married women
Yeah,
out there.
yeah,
now
sure.
this guy has decided, yo, I am going to marry
Women
this woman,
don't
which is
understand the step.
which
Women
is-
don't understand what that
which
means
is-
to a man.
which is the highest accolade
Mhm.
a woman can possibly get from in a relationship. Is
Mhm.
it not?
Mhm.
Why is that not enough for him to just merely say that? Why is that not enough? Why has it got to be? Oh, you've got to say, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do. A lot of the women, you got to forget
Hold
that
on, hold on.
we're just stuck in a
It's just the
situation whereby
communication.
a lot
Yeah.
of women are saying that, yo, a man's got to have this, that, this, that, this
Many.
to get me. But at the same time, what the are you bringing to the table?
Hold on. Let
The
me- before you-
table.
before you
I
jump-
bring the table.
Oh, sorry,
Thank
Dex,
you.
Sorry, Dex.
Thank
Yo,
you.
a man can get a table any.
I
Let's be
bring the
honest.
table,
Let's be
the
honest.
knife, the fork.
Can
the
you go
whole
Rookie
Thank
thing
you.
Road?
on the
Yeah, wait,
table.
yeah,
Go
that
for
Rookie Road and
everything.
buy a table right now. You can go Rookie Road and buy a table. You can go Grove Lane and buy a blood clot
Listen,
table.
listen.
You can go Selfridges, go buy a
Yeah,
blood
it's
clot
not
table.
the same.
Yeah, but you can't get
No,
anywhere.
it's not
So
the
now,
same.
what make you
wait,
think yeah,
wait,
important?
wait, Manny,
It's
wait,
not
wait,
the
wait,
same
wait, wait,
table.
wait, Manny.
Listen,
Whoa,
there's
whoa,
different
no.
prestiges of
One
table.
sec,
You
I
know,
hear that,
don't
but
get that
Manny,
twisted.
The question though, and I'm not coming. I'm not versus. Yeah,
Say nothing.
I'm not versus. I'm just asking this to you. But the question that you propose to the woman is, will you marry me? So it's not like you're saying, yo, do you want to get engaged? That's not the question you asked.
Right, exactly.
So I'm based on what I'm asking. Just carry on and elaborate a bit more.
So
Yeah.
based on her saying,
Because you are asking to match, so you gotta.
why is that not enough? If he's
But
asked you
she
to
said
marry
yes.
you,
It's not.
and she said
Okay,
yes,
she said
Don't you
yes.
need
She
to
said-
marry her?
Yeah. You have to get married
you
still.
have to land, don't. You have to land, don't. All right, you have to land. So what?
Is there?
That is
Because what you're
basically.
saying is, what you're
Just
saying is,
answer me. Just come back.
I want to lock you down. I don't know when this is gonna occur.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
I'm finding
limbo.
my feet. It
You
might
got
not
an
even
answer.
be with you. We might even lock it off after a while when I decide that actually I've got my financial straight and it's not even you that I want anymore.
You
Okay.
said-
That's
yeah.
hold on. That's a
Somebody
prudent
go-
man. That's a prudent man. I will say that.
All I know,
is-
I can speak from experience. Yeah. So I've been with my wife for donkey's years now. Probably at least 15, 16 years. Yeah. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest. When I initially got with my current wife, with my wife now, I didn't. When I went into that relationship, I didn't go into the relationship thinking she's going to be my wife. I didn't. I did not go into it thinking that. However, over time and through certain experiences, I realized that, what is love? For me, love is sacrificial. It's absolutely sacrificial. And why I would say that is because in certain instances, she had an opportunity to show me her love for me by sacrificing. And she did that. And I didn't expect her to do that because I didn't ask her to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I started to look at love a little bit differently. So based on the fact that now, obviously, I've been with her for 15, 16 years and recently been married. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, had she not had that level of patience, when she met me, I wasn't where I needed to be. I was still at uni, still in debt, still trying to do certain things. So she had to show me, and I don't even know if she did this on purpose, but she had to show me certain aspects of her personality, which I didn't know she had, in terms of being able to say, for me, for example, like being stuck in debt and only having £300 to live off a month, and her saying, "Bab, don't worry about food, don't worry about this, don't worry about that." And this was early on in the relationship. This wasn't, I'm not talking about 5 years in, I'm talking about 6-7 months in. And I was in that state for 4 years. And for 4 years, it was a case of, it was almost like I felt like I was going to her for pocket money, but it wasn't that. It wasn't. She didn't make me feel like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's made me think, well, you know what? If I'm just looking out here for yo sexy shape and yo beautiful eyes and rare. If I'm only looking at that, I'm gonna myself up because I need somebody who's gonna hold me when I'm wounded and say to me, yo, I got you. You get me? Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. I got that. And the fact that she was able to show me that. It took 15 years to show that. But, and at the end of it, we're married. So certain times, patience is a good thing to have.
I'm not saying
when
it
you're
isn't.
patient with the man, you get the best version
I'm
of
not
that.
saying
Boko.
I'm not saying it isn't, but she obviously seen something in you. No. Let me land. She obviously seen something in you worth doing that for. Some men, do you see what I'm saying?
I'm not saying every man's
Hold
like
on.
me.
We're missing a crucial point here. Did you communicate that with her? Did she know your situation?
No, she knew
He's a man.
She knew my situation.
That's all. No, yes or no? No, yes
Good
or no?
one.
So you know what that means? You know what that means?
Yes or no?
Do you know? But you know what that statement means?
You're a
that
man, you
means
don't
that
communicate.
in my head, me probably didn't see it, but in a fear head, she never received it. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
But she
I
received
probably,
it.
but she received it on a subliminal level. And you get what I'm saying? The fact that she was able to receive that. Certain times a man ain't gonna be able to always say, "Yo, I love you," you know. That certain mans can't say that. So they will show it you in other ways. So it's about you being
You get me?
receptive
You
to
fall,
how
you
your
fall
man
asleep at night and he
communicates
plugs
with
your
you.
phone into charge.
That's what I'm
Yo.
saying.
Yo, that's love there.
That's love
That's
there,
love
bro.
there,
Set the alarm for
Trust
you.
me.
Yo.
Do you know what? Hold on, Pops. Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny about that whole statement you just
Yeah,
made?
go
It
on.
was the body language of the ladies on the panel because it was like, what? That ain't love. That's love.
Trust
to
me.
a
That's
you know?
love. They don't get it.
That might be
get-
your.
They don't get it.
No,
Y'all don't get
that's
that
your
shit.
love
Y'all
language.
don't get that
They don't
That's
get the
your
love.
love language.
But at the
Everybody's
same
love
time,
language is different.
Acts of service.
Notice. There's 4 men on the panel. 3 men agreed with me.
Yeah,
So
Why
that
did-
will tell you.
why
That
didn't
will
the
tell
fourth
you
one-
that
You have
90% of
no
man them
No,
communicate.
that
no.
tell me you have no sense.
Nah,
Not
it make-
you.
Nah,
You
nah.
have no sense.
Nah.
And you.
No. It tells you should ask yourself a question.
Yes.
No.
Do
Yes.
I understand men?
Yes, that's the question
Good.
you got to ask
Yes.
yourself.
I
Do
probably
you
don't
understand
understand
that?
men.
And I
That's a
respect
good
that.
answer.
It's something.
That's
it's
a good
something
answer.
that you
Yeah.
learn.
That's a good answer.
We understand you lot as much as you lot understand us.
That's a good answer. I
Or
agree
you
with that.
allow us to
No, I
understand
hear
you.
Nah, they don't
Because
understand us.
you know what we're not gonna do? We're not going to
Appreciate
do this
the fact that I
mind
plugged your phone
trick
into
game.
charging.
No, fam.
No, we're not going to do this mind trick game of understanding what's going on in your head. I think there's a lot of men out there that it's like they want women to assume what's going on in their life. Oh, it's just not that time right back now. Well, talk to me. I'm not saying you have to tell me
Yeah.
everything that's going on. I don't need to know all that. I
Give
just
me
need
a
to know
gist. Let
it's
me
not
know.
that right about
Yeah.
now. Cool, we can work through it. But if you just expect me to kind of just
Play
Get
Mystic
it.
Look,
Meg.
just
Get in your head.
I'm not doing it. I'm not
let me
doing
just-
it. I'm
Let me
sorry.
ask you this question. Yeah, it's controversial. But
Go true, bro.
because you won't do it, another woman will. You know.
Good.
Remember that.
Let her
That's
do
Remember
that.
okay.
then.
No,
Let
just
her do
remember
that.
That's okay.
No,
Now
I'm
remember
aware
that.
of that.
Just
I'm
now,
aware
but
of.
just remember
I'm
that.
aware
Yeah,
of
but
that.
no, she will.
I'm aware
No,
of that.
she can probably do that and then get stressed out and leave too.
There's no
No,
guarantee.
no,
because-
I'm
no.
allowing her to do that.
Okay, all right. I'm just
Because
gonna.
you know what
say
that
it, I'm
shows
just being
me?
honest.
What that shows me is that we already have communication issues, so it's not gonna get.
Why?
to
How
the
does
long
that
haul.
show you that we have a communication issue?
Because if I'm not able to have a conversation with that other person about the fact that they're not where they want to be right now, and to me, that's not overly deep conversation to have. I'm not telling. No,
It's true,
it's
it's true,
not.
it's true,
It's
it's
not.
true.
I'm
It's
not
not
asking
as
you to
deep.
tell me you're in debt. I don't
Nah,
even need
but
to know
in
all
all
that. I
fairness-
just need to know. Okay, you're
Are
not
you
there right now.
Is you here
But-
or is you
but-
not?
You're not in a
But
good
sometimes-
place, right?
sometimes-
That's fine.
But sometimes a man in debt. That's
He
not
doesn't
the
wanna-
first thing
he
he's
They
gonna
don't.
wanna say.
They're not gonna
No,
understand
you
that.
know
They're
what?
not gonna
No.
We've been
understand that.
dating for a
man
while,
don't want to
so
be that vulnerable.
You could
No,
be
hold
dating
on,
for 5 years.
Hold on, though. It isn't even solely about debt.
I
Can
know.
I just throw that out
But I
there?
know
That was just the example.
Because it can be no, I mean just in general though. Okay, say it's not debt, and say I don't know, you're going through some emotional stuff that you don't want to talk about because men are taught not to speak and be strong and blah blah blah. What if it's that that's really holding you back?
But at the same time, if that same geezer, if that is holding that geezer back, but that geezer has still decided that he's going to get down on one knee and propose to you, are you not?
That's okay though,
Are
but
you
you
not
need to be.
do you not need to be patient with that brother to
Yes,
say, well, you know
but
what?
hold on, but
he's
what am
made
I-
that commitment in time? He's going
Hear
to do
this
the right
though.
thing.
What am I being patient about?
Why are you being patient?
That's
with
okay.
yourself?
Hold on.
Because you want that level of fulfillment in your life. Because
Yes.
you obviously want a man. Most women want a man.
Yeah,
It's not lie.
true. No, this is true.
They want a
But
husband.
hear
They
this
want to
though.
go home to cook to do
Okay,
all that
check
shit
this
for.
out. Listen to
Honest.
this then. Okay, hear this then.
Well,
Say,
maybe that old moment.
say we have a problem in it. Say I'm in a relationship with a man. We have a problem. I don't know. You've done something that I don't like. Most women don't say nothing. We just move around with attitude, kiss our teeth, roll our eyes, We won't say nothing. You lot know there's something wrong, and you come up to us and go,
What's wrong?
"What's wrong?"
And you
And we
say
go, "Nothing."
Nothing.
Hold on, let me land. So, hold on.
But I've asked you what
Because
problem
right
is.
now,
No, stop,
right
stop.
now,
Why the
we've-
f- should I
No,
be there
no,
now?
let me land.
we
Let me
paused
land.
our game right now. You
No,
know.
before
We
anyone
pressed
says
pause
anything.
on the game.
I know,
No,
'cause we-
hold on.
You get me?
Hold on.
We've pressed pause on the
on.
game right now.
Man ain't play FIFA no more. Man ain't press pause.
No,
you got
that's
man's full
okay.
attention.
That
Yo,
and then you
is
say
what's wrong?
nothing.
No, that's okay.
Sorry, my bad.
No, that's
Go on.
okay. But
You're not used to being in this position.
no, but that's okay. But do you see? Can I get a witness in here? Do you see how you just responded to that?
What?
You asked us once what's wrong.
Yeah.
You see how mad you just got?
How? Yeah, because I've asked you.
No,
and you told me
Let me
nothing.
go with it.
You've
No,
lied.
no, stop.
You've
no,
lied.
no, stop. Stop.
Sasha, you've lied
No,
to me.
stop.
So wait, we must play a game now. You don't want to play Mystic Meg, but we must play the digging game.
No,
Let's dig and find out.
Get me?
Nah, I ain't playing it.
Thank you.
I ain't playing it.
That's
Yeah,
the builder.
you know the ones, yeah? Play Bob the Builder.
No, but that's the point
no,
he's
no.
making.
But that's the
Nah,
point I'm making.
that-
Thanks,
what you're
Ace.
saying
Ace,
is that
no, stop.
you want us
Ace
to do
landed
that?
me.
Exactly.
Ace landed me.
You want
That
us to
was
do that?
exactly my point. No,
Yeah.
that was exactly my point. Because you lot are saying, oh, you know, we don't communicate. You're just supposed to know. Okay, you motherfuckers need to know when there's something wrong with us.
Nah,
then too,
but you know
innit?
what is the
No,
listen,
sir, don't
nah,
try
listen.
to
Nah,
No,
you gotta
yeah.
listen.
nah, Sash.
You got to
Nah,
listen.
listen.
No,
You
yeah.
gotta
listen.
listen.
You got to
Go on,
listen.
go on then.
Listen, we see there's something wrong.
That's why we
That's
come
why
up to
we
you.
asked the
We asked you
So do
what's
we?
wrong.
Where do you think I
No. The difference is you guys see it and say, I'm not playing this game. We see it and say, what's wrong? That's the difference.
No.
And you guys are quick to say, I'm sick of it. One of you said, you can go somewhere else, find another woman.
No,
She said that.
what I said
Nothing to
is,
do with me.
Yo.
what I
She said
said,
that.
come on, you're
Started the
gonna,
coffee, you know.
No.
you're gonna, when you're gonna quote me,
I didn't quote anyone. I said one of you
or at
guys
least
said.
say, no. That was in regards to if you're not gonna communicate what an issue is or if there is an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
But the point is
Different.
No, it's not. It's the same subject.
No, it's the same thing.
It's the
But
same
what
subject.
I'm saying is, the point is, when you guys want us to play Mystic Meg and we're just supposed to know, and you guys do the same thing when there's something wrong with us.
But we
You
still
can't
do
sit
it.
there-
But we still do
you
it.
can't sit there.
Sasha.
No, you can't just
Sasha.
sit there and say, oh, shut up.
We do it. We still come up and say,
And
wrong.
we don't.
No, you get sick of it and said you're gonna bounce.
How many times do we ask before we say
Right.
that women are the most
Right.
resilient people?
Right.
How are you two?
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah, I used to
Listen,
say that
listen.
because
No,
you're a
don't piss
woman.
me off today.
Because you're a
Listen,
woman.
No, don't frizz up my hair today. Listen to this, yeah. First of all, when women cheat, you lot are the first people to dip off.
Cheat, you know.
You hear me?
But you know what?
Hold on. What?
Cheat.
Hold on.
Oh, we got
Why are we-
No. Listen,
Are we-
but the first time a woman cheats, you lot are quick to dip off.
Straight
But
off,
when
man.
you cheat, oh
Gone.
babes, work through it with me. I'm sorry, it was a mistake. Babes, you didn't have my back if you're not giving me another chance. Babes, now you just gonna make me like that, babes.
Wow.
Nah, you weren't there for me though. You weren't there for me. No, but
Wow.
serious. Am I right or am I right?
Facts.
So don't try one of them ones,
Nah,
Ace.
you're right.
Now,
You're
what are you
right.
trying to get out of the convo for? Now, don't communicate across the room. Talk to me, blood. I'm looking
I
at
got
you,
nothing
fam.
to say. You're right, man.
All right.
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
All right.
You're right, man.
But you have to ask yourself. If the go on.
Pause it,
I
pause
want
the
to go
camera.
back to what?
Say something on that one.
I want to go back.
Hold on, I just want to get to say something on the cheating thing. Listen, right.
Oh,
Y'all them can't cheat like men. Straight facts.
Yeah, because we're
Listen.
smarter.
You're not smarter, bro.
We are, fam.
You know, if you're smarter, you wouldn't cheat. You know why? You are the receiver.
It's
You can't
different.
be cheating.
It's different. Yeah, fuck up.
lie.
It's on a never
I'm
level
not gonna
now.
lie. I agree with you.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
not
It's
gonna
facts.
lie.
It's completely different.
I
It's completely
do
different.
agree.
Yeah, in a way, yes. However, my point being in that is you guys don't have our back if we do it to you. But if
Yeah.
it's the opposite way
Yeah.
around,
Why?
Because it's
Can't
different.
we're not
Already.
bro.
You know what?
We
You're not
don't
used to
wanna
the
swim in that.
emotion.
but
You're not
we're
used to
swimming
the
in that.
emotion of dealing with that. That's
No,
what it is.
I get you.
Because you don't
I-
get in touch with your emotions
I get
usually.
you.
Yeah.
So when that
You know what?
happens, they
Yeah,
can't-
emotions
they
just
can't-
can't-
they can't deal with it. Yeah.
I hear you.
I'm gone.
I hear you. I hear you. It's a whole nother level of emotion.
I'm gone.
I get you because we understand.
right.
Hold on. We understand, right? For you guys to go and do that, listen, man, it's completely different. For us, we can just dip and bounce. You guys are so emotionally involved as women, as creatures. For you to go and cheat, you must have feelings for that individual.
Really?
not all the time.
Not in 2021. Not in
All the time.
2021.
If it's a quick tea in a club or
got to
something,
say it.
I got it.
That's
Or
Not
like
in
saying,
2021,
Not in
bro.
2021.
that's like
Okay,
saying
so
any
go
man
on.
that a female deals with, she must be emotionally involved with him.
I'm saying cheating.
No, because in order for her to even go there sexually, you're saying that there should be an emotional
Okay.
involvement.
So why would a woman do that? Why would she
There's a
degrade herself
variety.
like that?
They don't see it as that no more. It's
Yeah,
20,
no.
they don't
Yeah.
see it
You
as
know what?
that.
They see.
Hold on.
Let me be honest. They see.
If you cheat,
they see.
that might be a
and
reason.
this comes back to the feminism topic because the feminism movement is what it is. They see it as literally how man see it. Just
Like the
getting a
stop
nut,
walk
bruv.
movement, like
Getting a
Nowadays,
nut,
yeah.
bruv.
Yeah.
That's exactly. But that therein lies the fucking problem with the feminism movement because they feel like they can just see it as like a dude.
And
can see it.
then you have to go back to what Nat's been saying for time. They don't understand when the value's lost.
Yeah.
They're confused.
No,
When a
I
man
get that point.
devalues you,
I do get
You
that
don't. You don't.
point,
He's not going to
yeah.
see you as how he
yeah,
used to
well,
see
we
you.
devalue you like
Yeah, but
as well.
yeah, but you're not going to get
To a
that.
degree.
Because your
To a
dingling's been
degree.
everywhere.
To a degree.
But at the same time, that
It
same
is
dingling
though.
that's been everywhere, if that
Nah,
same
it is.
hold on, let me just ask this. That same dingling that's been everywhere could still get down on one knee and you'd accept it.
Really?
Really? No, fam.
What, because you
No.
got down on the
No,
one knee?
no,
You
no,
were
Yo,
right.
on fire today, bro.
Trust me,
He's
he's
on
on-
fire today. What's wrong with
Everybody,
him? He's
no,
on
because
fire.
the reason why I say that is because, in all fairness, everybody's got a past. So you don't know. All right, if you want to go and dig in your prospective fiance's closet for all his skeletons, you're gonna find some shit you don't like. So everybody's dingling has got a history. So you're gonna eventually you're gonna accept a used dingling regardless.
Yeah.
So
but
ultimately,
it's not
let's
the
not
same as
let's not
cheating.
gas
We
up
were
the thing.
talking about cheating.
Like, yeah, but come on.
No, we were
let's
talking
be
about
honest.
cheating,
Sasha,
not about
Sasha,
He's
let's be honest.
somewhere else, man.
Be honest.
He's
He
not
had to
even
get somewhere
talking
else.
about
He had to get. He did.
somewhere else,
He
fam.
did.
No one's
He took it somewhere
He
else.
took it somewhere else. We were talking about.
Go back on topic. Go
Well,
back.
let me interject now. Let me interject.
Yeah, wait. I want to hear
please.
what Dex got to
Let
say.
me interject. Yeah, going back to what we was
Jason,
originally
shit, man.
saying. Yeah,
Jason,
because
no.
you man have been going back and
No,
forth.
sorry, Dex, I'm gonna shut up.
Man's tired. Listen, so there's a book here called "Women Are from Venus, Men Are from
Man
Mars."
from Mars. Yeah.
It's a great book, and it explains that whole discommunication thing that we got going on here. Like, let's stop trying to understand each other in that regard. It's never gonna work. We're two different species. But I read a book recently, yeah, called "The Way of a Superior Man" by David Alaba. I'm sure you might have come across it. Not sure. But basically, he explains, yeah. He explains.
Hold on, which David Alaba?
Not the football.
Okay, I just didn't clear that shit up. I was like,
No, no,
dang,
not the footballer.
he a deep thinker. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, what he explains here is that people a man in his true masculine essence and a woman in a true feminine essence attract. Yeah,
That's what I was saying
Yeah,
earlier.
on a they call it a polarity level. Yeah.
Polarity.
Now, a man, and this is where the disconnect comes in, because women, they crave relationship. Generally speaking, crave relationship, they crave marriage. Yeah, that's a big priority for women, generally speaking. Whereas men, not so much. And he basically explains that a man in his true masculine essence, his main priority is not love or relationship. It's a goal. It's achieving. It's sharing his gift with the world. A woman's main priority, if she's in a true feminine essence, is love, relationship, family. So there's a disconnect, and once you understand that, because there are some, like a woman, not every woman is in their true feminine essence. Some women are masculine and feminine, yeah, and you got some men
You are masculine
and feminine. You know, and some might have a shade of masculinity and some might have a shade of femininity. But generally speaking, you know, a man in his true masculine essence will go after and strive for a goal to understand his true self. What is his gift to the world? And that will be his main focus. And there was a video that went out on social media the other day about a man. He was in some sort of restaurant or whatever, and a woman came over and says, "I'm interested in you," blah, blah, blah. And he came off, Mizzle sent it to me. And he basically says that I'm not in a position to be with a woman because I'm still striving to be in a position that I want to be in, i.e. like financial position. And she was giving him bare questions about it. But basically, so to go back to what we was originally saying, you know, there are men, and not all men are like, there are men that will be like, say if you're with a man and you'll be like, okay, so is this going any further? It's been 4 or 5 years. And he might feed you, you know, the story of, I'm trying to get myself together. And he might be lying. He's just delaying. But for the man that's in his true masculine essence and he generally wants to get to that position financially, you know, from a status point of view, whatever it is, he wants to get there before he does the marriage and the love and all of that. Do you know what I mean? Because his main priority as a masculine man is to do that. His main priority is not to get married. There's very few men. I love that. There's very few men that I know that would be like, I want to get married when I grow up.
I don't know. I don't know any.
I don't know any.
I want to ask a quick. So in that scenario, then, okay, what questions should you be asking the man based on what he's just said before you do anything? What are the questions you should be asking him?
But just to interject, but just to
what questions should you be asking? Okay,
but just to interject here, a woman in her true feminine essence wants a man to go for better. Wants a man to get
my point.
Get to that level.
That's my point.
Do you
so
get what I mean?
when he's come back and he's responded like, okay, let's say you meet somebody, right? You're interested in blah blah blah, right? You ask him what he's on. He tells you, I want to do this, I want to achieve that, I want to be able to provide whatever, right? At that point, are you happy to wait? So if he turns around and says to you, it's going to take me 6 months, it's going to take me 2 years, 3 years, are you happy as a woman to sit back and go, you know what? I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to wait 3 years.
Is that while we're with them or someone we've just met?
I'm saying someone you just met, or even if, okay, let's say you're with them and he comes, he's evolved, he's read the book that Dexter's just spoken about.
That means he's aunting.
It's a good book, you know. It's a good book, you know.
He's education. He's taken the time
Yeah.
to research and to improve his life. He's read
No
the book.
longer in the band.
So now he's come to you, and let's say on that scenario, he said, "Yo, you know," initially he says, "Yeah, I want to marry you." Went down on one knee. However, he's evolved. He's at this point now where he wants to achieve and do more. Are you willing to see it through to the very end? Are you willing to say, you know what, I'm going to wait 3 years until my man does what he says he's going to do?
Yeah, because he's communicated that, and
Exactly,
I can see
that's the
that
point.
he's doing
Okay,
things.
okay.
That's the point.
That's the difference.
Okay,
That's the
now come back to
difference.
my
Sounds
scenario.
good.
Now come back to my scenario.
Sounds good.
Now
These
come,
these
Boogie,
ladies.
Boogie, this is what I'm saying.
Because,
Boogie, this is what I'm saying.
No,
Now,
'cause
hold
you
on,
guys
hold
get
on.
it twisted.
No. Now come back to my scenario where I wasn't probably the best at communicating that, but the journey that I was on, you could see the journey that I was on.
But
Yeah.
that's the difference. If
But I
your
didn't communicate
actions,
that.
yeah, but if your
We
actions
said
are
that
showing
earlier.
it,
We said about
yeah,
the
we said that.
actions. If you're just saying it and not doing nothing, there's no action, then it's a
Then
different
what
thing.
can we go by? Do you understand what I mean?
That was
Listen.
That was a great. What's the name of that book?
The Way of a Superior Man. It's a good
Yo,
book,
check
man.
it out. We're
Written
gonna
by
put it
him.
up, throw it
Yeah,
up
it's
in
a
the
good book.
description.
Who's it written by?
Yeah,
David Alaba.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good
definitely
short
throw it
book.
up in the description.
It just, yeah,
Check it out, all you ladies.
It
Just
basically just
and
explains
gentlemen,
as a
not
man
just ladies.
what you're destined for, what you should be looking for, you know, all that kind of stuff. You get me? How to treat women, blah blah blah, in a basic level.
I read a book. I think I read a book a little bit similar. I read a book that was similar. I think I told you guys about it before. It was called He Emotions. When it went into how
Seen it?
you've seen
Read
it.
it.
Yeah,
They've got a whole series on
Oh,
it
have
on
they?
Gaia as well.
that's what.
Oh,
that,
Gaia, you
that's-
got Gaia,
that
Gaia,
book did it for
Gaia.
me.
It was
Yes, I
still-
live on Gaia.
That book did it for me,
Yeah.
man. And I don't even like the man that wrote it. Too tough. But that book did it for me. You get
I've
me?
got a question. So this is kind of going into a new topic here. So just let me know if you're ready to kind of move past this.
Yeah.
Not that I'm locking off the conversation.
Now move past now.
Go
You
for
ready?
it.
Right. So, question: do you think men date down and women date up? And the reason why I asked this, I've got a cousin. We was having a discussion the other day.